Hi all, Martyn Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying the clan goat, the one of Stan Headley's patterns. A good fly for the loch salmon and sea trout, but the browns will also eat it with glee. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for everyone that wants to support the channel, get access to the monthly fly tying classes, as well as enter the giveaways. You can also subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, watch the video to the end, share it, that all helps the channel to grow. So I've got a size 8 Kamasan B175 in the vise here. You can tie these 6s down to 10s probably. I'm just putting down a bed of thread and I'm going to come up and stop an eye length behind the eye. I'm going to tie my head hackles in now because there's an awful lot of tying in this fly, and I need to make sure that I don't crowd the head later. So I'm going to tie these in reverse order, so the last one that I wind will be the first one I tie in. And this is a bit of blue guinea fowl. Now there's 5 hackles in total, putting 3 in at the moment. And because I'm doing that, or because I've got so many at the front, I'm tying the guinea fowl in by the fat end, the base of the feather, so that the bulk's here. And then I've got a black hen, long in the fibre, right, you want these to be long feathers. You're looking for quite a big leggy fly. And then a bit of red guinea fowl. And I'm leaving just half a mil or so between them. Trim them away. Now, it's up to you. If you want to, you can, in fact I'll just show you, you can tie in all of the hackles at this stage. So I'll get the body hackles as well. Let's go for a slightly bigger hackle. Maybe that. And a similar one in red. Close enough. And I'll tie these in together. Now I don't mind if the feathers are different sizes overall, but I want the barb length to be about the same. And these are just Chinese cock hackles here. I'm tying them in. The black one is cupped inside the red one, although you can do it the other way, the red cupped inside the black, that doesn't matter. And that gets all of that. So I'm going to put a tag in it. There's no a silver tag in the Stan's original pattern, but I think it looks nice in the fly. I don't think it makes a great difference to the fish, but I feel that the fly itself wants it. So I'm just going to take some flat silver tinsel, come around the bend a bit, I like to stop where, just come back, the thread's at about a 45-degree angle to the point. So to protect that tag, put a wee dab of super glue. And wind over it. And as you wind the tinsel will carry that bead of glue, a wee bead of the glue around and stick everything down. Tie this off, and I'll just fold it back on the underside, because that can be my rib. That's fine. Just need to check that it's got to fold the right way. Tail's in two parts, so I'm going to get a golden pheasant tippet that I've dyed like a hot yellow. Yeah, golden pheasant topping, sorry, crest feather. And I want it a decent length, you know, hook length probably out the back. So just offer that in. See how we're sitting. It's not bad. You can roll it slightly. I don't worry too much about it flaring, just kind of spread there, but you can sort of get a wee poo in. Trim away the waist. I'll just tied everything up at this stage. Then I'm going to get some Globrite number 5, and I've got half a dozen strands here. Some folk like more, some folk like it to be a bit thinner. It's up to you. I'm going to tie that in the way back and then just trim it about half the length of the golden pheasant. And the body is black silver. Now I've got my wee black mix with a bit of brown and claret, a wee bit of red in it, but you can just use ordinary black if you want. Just straight from the packet. So I've got some of that on. Stub up the body till you meet your hackle. I'll take my hackle pliers, catch both the cock hackles together, full turn, maybe 2 at the front, and then I'll come down the body. I mean, you can hackle it as heavily as you want, I suppose, really, it's up to you. And when you get to the front, or get to the tail end I should say, follow that hackle with that tinsel. Don't worry about trapping hackle fibres. When you get up to the front, just come through, catch that off. I'll fold it back and put 2 turns of thread over it. trim that away. Now I'm just going to hold these hackle tips and just push my scissors against them. They didn't want to break there. That means you don't cut anything that's hanging free or loose, you only cut the stem. So I'm keeping my thread behind the guinea fowl, because I'm going to come through it as you would when ribbing a fly, or when tying a hackle in with a rib. So about a turn and a half, and I'll take the thread through it, and if I hold that tight I should be able to break it. And it's tied in. You can take another turn of thread if you want, and that tip will actually do another one if you want to keep it. Same with the black hen. Just watch. Wind back. Oops. It's probably big enough to do with my hands. Towards the thread. Same thing. Take the thread through. If you hold everything tight, you can just break it away. And then much the same. Get my hackle pliers for this one. Coming back towards the previous hackle, and then you can just go through it, and you're locking it right in. And then just make sure that there's nothing twisted, so that things are sitting where they're supposed to. Bring your thread to the front and then sweep everything back, and you can just make a wee, very neat head. And then just the same, I'm just going to grab this. Doesn't want to break, so put it tight. Push the scissors in, and that means you only cut that stem. Now, I always like to sort of fluff these up to take the twist away. And I can come in and whip finish. A wee rub with the Velcro to free any trapped hackle fibres. Draw the dubbing into the hackle as well. And that's it. It just needs a couple of coats of varnish and you're ready to fish. So there's the clan goat. Nice big leggy. Wet fly. A good top dropper for the brownies. It'll work in the middle for the silver tourists. Well worth tying. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below, and I'll see you for another video. Tail lines guys, bye.